Money is definitely an issue when buying guns. Whether or not you like this idea, the gun we get is often limited by how much cash we can pour. It's just fortunate that the firearms market right now is pretty diversified, and there are actually good guns out there that you can purchase without having to burn a month's worth of salary. Take the following compact guns as an example. What's up, everyone? This is your boy Ted. In this episode, I will be listing down the most popular budget compact guns people buy as their primary concealed carry weapon. By the way, my selection took into account the prices of these guns in the used market. Some of them are being sold at a significantly lower price than their respective MSRPs. Before we get underway, please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I know it is a chore, but these simple clicks help my channel immensely. Now, let's return to the video. PSA Dagger Compact. I can't just skip out the PSA Dagger Compact in this list. It's a high-quality sub $300 concealed carry pistol that is designed as, for the lack of better terms, an alternative to Glock 19. Are you seeing a pattern here? Anyway, the Dagger Compact is a 9mm, semi-auto, striker-fired pistol that uses a polymer frame. If I am correct, this is an exact clone of the Glock 19 Gen 3 and not the Gen 5. However, the Dagger Compact is just half the price of the Glock 19, and that's what we want here. It has a capacity of 15+1 rounds, a length of 7.15 inches, and a height of roughly 5 inches. Both its slide and barrel are made from stainless steel, which incorporates a DLC finish for added durability. It also has a 3 white dot setup for its sights, and includes a standard trigger safety and striker block safety. It's also worth noting that it has an accessory rail, which is stylized after Glock rails. Unfortunately, the slide catch and magazine release of the PSA Dagger Compact aren't ambidextrous. If you are a left-handed shooter, this pistol isn't the one for you. Speaking of, the slide of the PSA Dagger Compact has serrations on both its front and back. Keep in mind that Glock guns only have rear serrations. This virtually means that slide manipulations are a lot easier for the PSA pistol, and these serrations are also angled, thus making them less impervious to snagging. Needless to say, the performance of the PSA Dagger Compact isn't groundbreaking. However, it shoots efficiently, and that's what we are looking for in an entry-level handgun. It has pretty good accuracy and reliability, which explains why it's a highly sought option for a concealed carry weapon. Taurus GX4 Carry TORO. A brand new Taurus GX4 Carry Toro is priced a little over $400, but certainly you can get the gun at cheaper rates. Similar to the SIG P320, the Taurus GX4 Carry has a capacity of 15+1 rounds. It's chambered in 9mm and features a stainless steel frame and barrel. It has a length of 6.56 inches and a height of 5.16 inches. By all means, it can offer a full grip for optimal control and accuracy. It's an impressive pick for a compact budget handgun, given that it has solid accuracy and smooth action. I mean, it's not just a gun that you can use for concealed carry purposes, but you can also use it to defend your home or property. It's sufficiently equipped, evident by the inclusion of the Toro or Taurus Optics Ready Option system. Basically, this setup lets you install a red dot to the gun by simply removing its plate on the rear of its slide. And it accepts optics with Holosun K-series footprints. Furthermore, it's also worth noting that this pistol has an accessory rail underneath its barrel. This feature wasn't present on the original Taurus GX4, which was released in 2021. Of course, this means that you can attach lasers and lights to the weapon. I also like the fact that it has a wide, flat-face trigger. The added width on its striker-fired trigger improves my interface and control whenever shooting with the pistol. The trigger of the Taurus GX4 Carry operates smoothly. It breaks surprisingly clean, and its reset is relatively short. A bladed safety is also present in the trigger. Canik TP9SF Elite. One could get the Canik TP9SF Elite for a price of less than $400. I mean, Canik guns are designed to be budget-friendly. You can come across different Canik models sold at prices that won't shy you off. The TP9SF Elite embodies the value-driven brand of Canik. Similar to the guns I listed here, this one is a striker-fired, single-action, semi-auto pistol that used the Walther P99 as a basis for its design. It has a standard capacity of 15+1 rounds, which makes it on par with the likes of the Smith & Wesson M&P9 M2.0 compact and the Glock 19. Despite being labeled as a compact pistol, the Canik TP9SF Elite feels large. It has a substantial feel to it, and this isn't a negative thing at all. The gun provides a full grip, which allows optimal control when shooting. It has a nice texturing on its grip, plus its grip angle doesn't feel so awkward. I also love the fact that its trigger guard has serrations on its front. It's a good spot for placing your finger there. The setup also features a 3-slot Picatinny rail, which is just positioned in front of the trigger guard. Notably, its magazine release is your typical push-button type, which veers away from the paddle release used on other Canik TP9 pistols. Aside from its reliability and accuracy, the Canik TP9SF Elite is also known for its exceptional trigger design. I already have mentioned it in my previous videos, but the triggers of Canik pistols are improved, finely tuned Walther triggers. They are crisp and smooth and deliver short reset every single time. There's no hint of mushiness whatsoever, easily outclassing other striker-fired triggers. For its price, the Canik TP9SF Elite is one hell of a fantastic pistol for concealed carry. Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Plus. You can actually purchase the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Plus today for less than $400 and still be bewildered by how good this gun is. For starters, the M&P Shield Plus is a 9mm striker-fired semi-automatic pistol that features a 13+1 round capacity with the option to go 10+1 rounds, which is essential for those residing in locales with capacity restrictions. It has a 3.1-inch stainless steel barrel, which is the shortest among all the guns I featured here. But by all means, the gun is definitely accurate. There's no doubt about that. The Shield Plus was primarily designed as a concealed carry handgun. That point is kind of obvious already, as the gun is practically thin. It is also lightweight, sitting at 1. It is one of those pistols that I can personally vouch for because of its tested and true reliability, ergonomics, and accuracy. It runs on different 9mm ammo without sustaining any issues. I'm not saying that the gun is 100% polished in terms of reliability, but my first 1,000 rounds with this gun had no malfunctions. Another factor that should push people to consider the M&P Shield Plus is its grip texture. I particularly like its grip. It's not as abrasive as compared to the texture used in the Smith & Wesson M2.0. All I can say is that it interfaces well with the hands and ensures that the weapon won't slip away from your grip. I think for its price, the dovetailed 3-dot sights are already sufficient. Hey, I know some of you aren't that impressed by its sights. All I am saying is that for its price, you can't ask for more. These sights are easy to pick and aid in landing accurate shots. The flat-face trigger feels nice, and overall, you'll have no difficulty handling this compact pistol from Smith & Wesson. SIG P320. The MSRP of a SIG P320 is roughly $400, but you can get this gun for a price lower than that from multiple sites. One thing people should know is that the P320 was produced by CZ to compete with Glock 19. That explains the reason why it shares a semblance to the G-gun in terms of its blocky yet compact design. However, I deem that this is a better option than Glock 19, especially in terms of its trigger quality. It's smooth, tactile, and goes beyond the standard quality of striker-fired triggers. In my opinion, it also has better grip ergonomics, and its design isn't as bland as its Glock counterpart. Essentially, the SIG P320 is chambered in 9mm, has a full length of 7.3 inches, a height of 5.2 inches, and a width of 1.26 inches. Its cold hammer-forged barrel is more or less 4 inches long. With these specifications, it's clear that it's bigger than Glock 19. The SIG P320 also flaunts good stock sights. The aluminum 3-dot sights pop really well, and they are very visible in low-light settings. That's a glow-in-the-dark magic. Meanwhile, it has a capacity of 15+1 rounds. Once you can get used to the P320, shooting it accurately is very easy. The sights play a big role in its precision. They are easy to pick and ensure that you land bullets where you intend them. Since it's a CZ pistol, the P320 has surefire reliability, as long as you do your part of maintaining and cleaning the gun. I have to admit, though, that it has a noticeable recoil, but that's something you can handle with a little practice and adjustment of your grip. Its texturing requires some polishing, but it works nonetheless.